Good evening. It is Monday, August the 24th. It is 4:08 p.m. and I'm going to go ahead and give you Tuesday's temps and SPC outlook for Randolph County and around the nation. And then we'll take a look ahead at Wednesday. We may have some showers, maybe 14 to 20% chance, and we'll take a look at that in the model. Other than that, for Randolph County tomorrow, it's going to be mostly sunny, and then in the evening time, it's going to be partly cloudy, but we will have a high around 85 here in the northern part of Randolph County, and anywhere from Prairie to Rocher all the way to Kaskaskia, you're looking at 89 with Chester at 86. Our lows are going to be around 67 to 68 in and around Randolph County. We're going to take a look at the southwest. Look like Indio, California, 116. Lake Havasu City, 115, Las Vegas, 108, Phoenix, 114, and Tucson, 109. Getting around Oklahoma into parts of Arkansas and Texas, you guys will see some triple digits, especially in this gray area, 105 here in New Mexico, Roswell. The aliens are burning up. Lubbock here, 104, Odessa, 102. We got Tulsa and Oklahoma City at 102, Dallas, 103, Texarkana, 102. But let's go ahead and take a look at the real field temperatures. And even though it's 93 in New Orleans down here, it's going to feel like 102. Jackson's going to feel like 100. Memphis, 100. And look here, Oklahoma City, 104, 105, 104 here in Tulsa. Look at this. Houston's going to feel like 107. San Antonio, 100, and we got Lubbock at 100. So those are going to be your heat indexes for tomorrow here in anywhere from Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, down to Louisiana and into Mississippi. Other than that, in and around the nation, looks like Seattle, we got 82, Portland 82, Spokane 96, Chicago 74, New York 77, right here in the midsection, 90 here in Kansas City, and 89 in St. Louis, Miami at 87, San Francisco at 68, and Los Angeles at 89. As far as that, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at our SPC outlook. Anywhere from Idaho all the way down to around Southern California and Phoenix, down here, going all the way up to Minneapolis, Wisconsin, parts of Michigan, all the way down to New Orleans, and then going from Miami all the way to the coastal areas of North and South Carolina. You guys will be in General Thunder, Maine, General Thunder. We do have that marginal risk anywhere from Clovis in New Mexico, going all the way up to North Platte here in Nebraska, and then going into Minneapolis, International Falls in Minnesota, and Ashland here in Wisconsin. And we do have a slight risk anywhere from Amarillo all the way to Kearney, Nebraska for tomorrow. And we do have a marginal risk from Pensacola to Jacksonville all the way up to Charleston, South Carolina. Other than that, our tornado risk is going to be up here in and around, looks like Duluth, Ashland here in Wisconsin, Minneapolis, and Hibbing here in Minnesota, and probably International Falls. You guys will be in that 2% as far as your tornado risk. The biggest threat is going to be some wind, anywhere from Clovis here in New Mexico to include North Platte, Kearney, Nebraska, all the way up to Minnesota, International Falls here in Minnesota, here Ashland here in Wisconsin. All you guys will be in that 5% as far as your wind risk, and we do have a 15% from Amarillo all the way up to Kearney, and we have the SIG 1 covering anywhere from Mullen in Nebraska all the way down to Clovis, New Mexico, and Plainview, Texas, where you can have up to 74 plus mile-an-hour winds in this hatched mark area. Other than that, we do have a 5% in the Pensacola, Jacksonville, all the way up to Charleston, South Carolina, and that'll be a 5% as far as your wind risk. Our hail risk is going to be anywhere from Denver, going across Nebraska into parts of Iowa, and then all the way up to International Falls and Ashland here in Wisconsin. You guys will be in the 5% as far as your hail. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at Chester tomorrow, Tuesday. It's going to be mostly sunny, and in the evening time will become partly cloudy. But as far as Wednesday, and that's the only thing I've seen in the European model as far as any type of rain, and we'll just move it right there. And this is Wednesday at 7 p.m., so it'll be evening shower if we do have one. And this is subject to change, the time, and we may not have anything. It's a 15 to 20% chance that we may have some evening showers on Wednesday, but that's all I see in the forecast for the rest of the week. We may have showers in and around the area. If anything changes, I'll do this daily. So other than that, you guys have a good rest of your evening, and I'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday for Wednesday's forecast. You have a good rest of your evening.